the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
You ain't never seen this man show a video where he was running on the track. Ever! Never.
You send Everlast like your fight night outfit so that they can custom the shoes, or or you send the shoes to get custom?
I go over them my idea, what I got envisioned, and then they get with the designer, and then we go from there.
Cause I haven't seen those.
Yeah, I custom. I got some shit for the Joshua fight. I got some shit that I'm gonna get with their designer, and we finna rebuild like a whole new wardrobe. We're gonna see if it catch on. But I got an idea on some to make you lighter in the ring and shit. We'll see how it go. If it sell well, I get royalty off that. This is technology I'm talking about. Like the old school fight, they ain't have all this shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I keep telling them, fuck that old school stuff. We got technology that'll make you last a little bit, a couple more hours or whatever when you store and all that shit, man. They didn't have this back in the day. They didn't have certain things. I mean, people just got to get out of that old school mentality. I know back in the day it was great and all that, but you know.
Rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see the green light. Should I hit this?
Yes, definitely. And hold it. Chris, hold it to it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm glad you brought up old-time fighters and the fact that you have the benefits of technology like this, not only speed and agility coach, but a massage machine, right? Essentially. So I wanted to get into the Mike Tyson thing because they're going to call me a fanboy. Fuck 'em. I believe you can do it. Tyson was short. His arms were short. And he had issue with people with long hands and, long arms, and you have the height. But I want, in your own words, to explain, why do you believe you can beat a prime Mike Tyson? Which, I want to add, you do have a bunch of Tyson photos all over here, so he obviously inspires you.
Yeah, well, you know, we don't have nothing against Tyson. I mean, like I said before, he did his thing in his era, you know. But in this era, and my mindset the way it is, I feel the way I feel. I never feel that, but that with no man, not just with him. We ain't just targeting him. That's with anybody. You know, any past fighter. That's just my mentality. That's just where I feel. I mean, it's one point to be humbled and talking about respect, the old school, but it's another thing to have faith and have belief in yourself, to have the confidence. It's like, you know, any man get in the ring. You know, I ain't finna say, what I'm gonna say, that they'll knock me out. Then most of the ones that say that, then they know they lying. They don't wanna say the truth or how they really feel because they worrying about what people may think about it or whatever. You know, because we gotta think about you know, half the casual fans, they don't know nothing about boxing. They don't really know what they be talking about. They only go off of hearsay. You know, if they go, they can't. Like I said, they won't even be able to name, you know, the last 5 opponents that he had, or even go to who he won the belt from. You know what I mean? Especially in this era, it's a newer age, you know, of fans. And you know, everybody go off of back in the day and all that, which is cool. But that's just my mentality, and that's what I always have. You know, even when I become an old school fighter, one day it's gonna be, and it's gonna be another new school fighter saying they'll be able to knock me out. And you know, and I'll shake the man's hand. I'm like, that's what you supposed to think. That's how you supposed to feel. Forget all this other stuff and past eras and all that, man. Because I'm thinking about if none of the new school can't fight the old school, then how the fuck, how far have we come in boxing? If nobody can beat the past shouldn't be able to defeat the present or the future. It should get advanced. It should get better. And if we ain't getting better, then how can we say this sport is so beautiful? How can we say we know the sweet signs of it, or all that come with boxing? If the past is still better than the present and the future, it don't make no sense to me.
Obviously, when you said that, set the internet on fire, and the comments mainly were, how are you going to deal with that uppercut? How would you deal with Tyson's explosive uppercuts that come from the right and the left? And he's got this amazing inside game in his prime. How would Deontay Wilder fend off or not allow a Mike Tyson in his prime on the inside to land those big uppercuts?
I mean, it just go back to what Mike Tyson said. He is with his own quotes. Everybody got a game plan until they get hit. You feel me? Most of these guys that try to get in on me, the thing about it, they work so hard to get in, and by the time they get in, they don't have nothing. And whatever they do have, I'm absorbing it. It ain't phasing me. True story, body shots don't phase me at all. I done had the worst of the worst early in my amateur career, to the point where my body was in the amateurs, man. I was in Colorado. I was at the U.S. Olympic trials, man. I think I was fighting. Man, I can't think of this kid's name, but this motherfucker was a bodybuilder. He was strong and he was short. So, this is my first time fighting in Colorado. I didn't know that the air was what it's gonna be. You can't fucking breathe. But I don't see how people smoke out there. But anyway, I had this tournament. I was like, man, I'm finna go and get this dude out of here. You know what I mean? I'm just going to get him out. So the first round, I went out there just drilling, just going away, machine gun, just banging them out. And basically all I did was make that man mad, So the next 3 rounds, nothing but body shots. This dude took nothing but body shots. It was like he was this muscular guy just digging me. But my ability to win, my heart to win, allowed that jab to stay out there. Every time he come in, he hit me, but I was jabbing him twice as much time he was hitting me. So that allowed me to beat him 31-15. But after the fight, I couldn't down there raise my fucking hands up. I was in this position right here for 45 minutes. I couldn't even get tested yet because it felt like he took everything in my body, like he ripped all of it out of me. And from that point on, like, body shots never fazed me from that point because I felt like I had the worst. And, But he'll get tired. My thing is, like, what tall fighter has he really beat it? Conquered. I don't know all the history of Mike, but the little bit I know, I know every big fight, he always came to the short end of the stick, except among winning his title. Like all the majors, the fights, he ended up losing. But like, what tall fighter did we see him just dominate like that? I mean,
Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes.
Like he was catching.
But how tall was Larry?
Not tall.
6'4".
Yeah.
Somewhere up in there. I'm talking about Lennox Lewis, like 6'6", 6'7", stuff like that. Who have we to go off of to say that Tyson was a beast even with the taller fighters? I mean, especially I'm a tall fighter that know how to use my distance, and I got nice feet work as well too. So, like I said, there's a lot of truths in this game, and that's just how I feel. I don't care what nobody's opinion is or how they feel. At the end of the day, the fight will never happen. We can only fantasize. So it's really our opinions, that we're facing here because we can never prove it. Even if he came back today, he'll be like Ortiz. People would say he's too old, which that would be true. He passed his prime and he don't have the love for boxing like he used to no more. So, I mean, we can never tell. Only way we're gonna be able to tell that in 10 years we go. In 10 years we're gonna be able to travel through time, and then 10 years we can go back. Until then, we'll just be sitting here. Or when they come out with the virtual reality, we can program it to go back, and we can do it that way. 10 years.
You brought up Lennox. Did it bother you what he said? And why do you think that most of these older legends are not getting behind you, and instead they're getting behind Joshua? Do you feel that they really feel it's the skill, or do they? Is it a dislike thing in your opinion?
You know, I've spoke about this many a times. You know, it's you know, for one, I didn't get offended what Leonard said at all. You know, I mean, he protecting the old school fighters. You know what I mean? That's his opinion as well too. You know what I mean? So I didn't get offensive with nobody say. You know, even when Tyson started all this years ago, you know, and that was my thing about. I'm like, why is I'm being hated on?
What do you mean he started?
Because you know, when I was knocking people out, somebody did an interview. They asked him about me. Said anybody can knock out people, even my 3-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, you know, I'm like, wow, like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? But knock out everybody that placed in front of me. What did I do? But do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? Beat people that placed in front of me to have that response. Anybody can knock somebody out, even my 3-year-old, you know?
But how'd you take that? Because I mean that's Mike Tyson, so it wasn't
but you talking
a
about
regular Joe saying
it don't matter. That's disrespect. When you talking about a 3-year-old with no power, of course. You talking about a 3-year-old. That's a child. Now you saying a child is equal to what I'm doing in the ring. A child can come in here and knock somebody out. So basically you saying this is easy what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do it, a 3-year-old, you know, but you know, that was long. I don't keep grudges with nobody. You know, all I do is prove people wrong. And that's all I do. So, you know, I don't take offense at nobody. Or whatever they say, they feel how they want to feel. You know, that's how it is. But I do think that most of these champions, and I've said it many times, they don't bag other fighters in America because they don't want their legacy overran. They don't want people to forget them. And I've always said, if you've done it right in your era, then nobody will never forget you. People will always remember the last thing you've done when your name is mentioned. And that's the thing about it. You know, so I don't understand. Like all the power we have here in America with great fighters and stuff, and nobody behind nobody. You know what I mean? You got even with Floyd. You know, Floyd is one of the, you know, still a relevant guy for him to put guys under his wings or whatever. It's easy for him
he's done it.
With his own fighters though.
Well, no, I mean like he did it with Earl Spence, even though he didn't get to sign Earl. He kind of told the world, this is the next guy. Oh, I want to sign this guy. And then there was the rumor where he got the black eye by Earl. Then he did it with Browne. But why not you? You're winning. You're knocking people out.
And, you know, people, you know, like I said, people don't want to feel like somebody else outdoing them or crowds, you know, making noise for another fighter. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, you know, because once I get in that position, you'll never see me like that. You know, I'm always, especially my Americans. You know what I mean? When it's American versus anybody in the world, I don't care how good that fighter is, man. It's just the point that I'm American and that person is whatever he is, whatever country he's from, I'm getting behind my person, regardless, period. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, it's just that thing that come with me that people don't like. People, you know, but it's all good to me. It's fun and games. I got a lot of smart people around me. I got a lot of great people, positive energy around me, and, you know, we go do what we do. Oh, God.
Do you think it's more that you just speak your mind? And it's like you said, it's like, why would I say I'm going to lose to Tyson? Why would I say I can't break Floyd Mayweather's 50-0 record? Which is something else you said, and obviously didn't make the public happy.
Of course, I mean, I'm very outspoken. I mean, I'm an outspoken person. I'm very confident in what I say. People misunderstand it for being arrogant or cocky or whatever. And anybody that say that, you know, they never dealt with any type of combat sport. You can tell, or they wouldn't say that. They'll be confident in themselves. They'll feel like, nah, I am who I am. Ain't nobody gonna beat me. Why would you not feel confident in yourself? In yourself. Why would you say another man gonna whoop your ass or knock you out or whatever? Why? In that case, oh shit. Oh.
So you think Floyd doesn't back you because he's in jeopardy of you breaking his record?
I want to say he's in jeopardy of me breaking the record. I mean, anybody that can calculate and do math gonna know that I'm gonna break 50-0. That's easy.
Confidence in this man.
That's easy. I mean, look up, especially once I attain all the belts. I mean, I'm gonna be fighting like crazy. You know how the organizations be. When you get their belt, they be wanting you to fight a month right after getting. Oh shit! Right after getting the belt. So you know what I mean. That's gonna be easy. And then I'm still young, man. I got a while in this sport. Ooh. I mean, you talking about after this fight, 10 more bouts. I mean, that's gonna be easy. But you know, like I said before, peace and blessed. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Peace and blessings to all of them, you know. I mean, I'm gonna get where I gotta go. I've always gotten where I gotta go the hard way, without no help, without no big promotion, advertisement from nobody. So you know what I mean. It's gonna make me feel even better when I reach that point and get to where I gotta go. And I say I did it all by myself. I ain't had no help from nobody. I did it by myself.
Explain to me, because you said I got great footwork, but online, all the online boxing coaches say, man, Deontay Wilder ain't got no footwork. Man, Deontay Wilder sloppy. Deontay Wilder ain't got no balance. So, how do you interpret your footwork into great footwork? Which I might add that I speak to all your sparring partners, and then it's different once they're in the ring. No one think, not that they said it's sloppy or anything like that, but what I'm saying is, when I bring up the fact that other people say your footwork is bad, the actual sparring partner doesn't agree after he's been in the ring with you.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, it's all about that. It's all about that show and tell. I mean, like I said, a person on the outside of the ring see a whole different view on the person that's inside of the ring. I mean, it's easy to say things and go ahead. It's easy to say things and have your outlook on a fight on the outside, but once you in there and you have to be the one to take punches, you have to be the one to defend and do all that. It's a different ball game. You know what I mean? That's why I don't really take heed to what people say. You know what I mean? Because if they knew what they say, they wouldn't say the foolish thing that they say. If they understand it in the game and have been in there before and have experienced it for themselves, they'll say better. If you know better, you'll do better. They don't know better, so they say crazy stuff. Which, you know, like I said, everybody's subject to their own opinion. So it don't bother me. Last time I checked, I'm still undefeated. I still knocked out every man that I done fought, and I'm still rising. You know what I mean? They can say what they want about my style. They can say I get outbound. They can say all they want.
But why do you think it's great footwork? What do you see that you do that you think it's great footwork?
The way I move, the way I can get out of the way of guys when they're punching. Everybody, even if they hit me, it's not always clean. It's certain things that I do. It's certain steps. I can feel myself in a certain position. It may be off balance to others, but in my position where I'm in, I can feel everything. I know when I'm off balance. I know when I'm on point. I know when I'm doing a lot of things. Many times, I tire a lot of guys out because of my feet work. You know, these guys get so tired because of my feet work. And that right there alone proved to me about the feet work, because if you ain't got feet work, you can't have no movement. You know, if you ain't got no movement, you ain't got really no flexibility. And I got all that. But we all determine and we all examine what's feet work, who throws proper right hands or the jab or whatever. Everybody in their own eyes got their own little thing that they see. And for me, it's great. Like I said, I'm still undefeated. I still knocked out every guy in the face. and it's only got better for me. So until I'm proven wrong, until I lose, can't nobody tell me shit. Especially not nobody that out on the outside looking in, because they ain't finna get in here and show me shit. So, you know, you can only take that to like a grain of salt. But I keep, you know, all talk, good talk. They keep you relevant. Whether they talking good or bad about you, it's all good talk. They got your name in their mouth.
All right, let's do some Deontay Wilder reacts, right? So, I say you react to it. Allegedly, Deontay Wilder only wants this Anthony Joshua fight right now because his hands, man. He's broke his hands so many times in his career. His team know he can't keep fighting. They got to get him a big fight now because his hands ain't no good.
I bet. And I'm still throwing and I'm still knocking out motherfuckers, right? If I get that elbow right there. You know what I'm saying? My hands were that bad. You know, people have to make all type of excuses. You know, like I said, you know, it's whatever they feel to see in their own head. I mean, for me, for a guy that throws his right hand often, to knock guys out still, even from when I first broke my hand until now, if I had hand problems, then, you know, if I were worried about breaking my hand and I'm trying to get him before I hurt my hand, that sounds so stupid. You know, then I wouldn't be, I use my right hand less. But when I throw the right hand, especially in competition, you see I'm trying to get their ass out of there. So I ain't worried about breaking no hand. And then, and even more to sum that up, yeah, we can say how many times I broke my hand. How many times I done came in with already sore. How many times I done came with third-degree burns or dislocated shoulder. And I still, no matter if my arm broke, no matter if my hand broke, no matter if my arm dislocated, no matter if I got burns, I'm still throwing the right hand the same way. So why would I worry about me breaking my hand? Because guess what? I'm going to still fight when I break my hand. That's the caliber type of person I am. That's the pedigree that I have. You know what I mean? I don't care about no broke hand. I still fight. That's a lot of fighters don't do these days. They break their hand and that's it. They don't feel they can go no more. I'm probably have to get this elbow again. Get that elbow again. Short one.
So, Whyte, Lucas Browne. Your man, Whyte. Trying to get famous off Deontay Wilder's name. Lucas Browne, what's your thoughts?
I think it's a good matchup for the two calibers of fighters. I don't really think too much of the fight. I do think it's a good matchup between their levels. And it should be a good fight. I mean, with that fight right there, it's all going to be about who has the most energy. You know what I mean? And of course, who able to get the more clean shots in. I think it's going to be a sloppy fight. You know, Dylan Whyte, you know, he always try to fight sloppy and rough and savagey like. But we'll see. You know. Hey, Willie. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Deontay, can I get some kind of some style shots over here, a little candy shot?
I need that.
Shit. You can see everything. It's giving you that extra half second you need.
Yeah, for sure.
Back 30.
I seen it.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you know, we work on a lot of stuff, man. When it's time for the fight, we got everything.
Everything ready.
Oh my God. Oh my motherfucking body. This the shit I'm talking about, bro. Who the fuck willing to do this shit, man? Who willing to put their body through so much? It's tough being the champion. It was easy being the contender. Oh. I don't think everybody want to be a champion. It's a tough shoes to fill, man. It's a tough job to have. There's a lot of responsibility that come with this shit.
I wasn't tough, it was easy, Dave. Just my body. When your body's sore, it's a mental thing. Your body telling you one thing, but your mind saying, nah, you gotta keep going, you gotta get in there, you gotta fight. He go to bell, oh shit, here it is. What you do? You respond to the call of duty, or you make excuses and you get your ass out of the ring as you enter. I chose to fight. I choose to fight. I'm a fighter. My body's sore since yesterday, bro. All the traveling, car, planes, training in another location, coming back, getting in my regular routine, that's a lot. Can't see my kids, have to FaceTime them at times because I'm so tired I can't see them. So I had to blow them kisses in the FaceTime screen. As my son revealed to me, he got a surprise and he tells me he got chocolate. But my middle-aged child said, no, don't tell Daddy, it's a surprise. So he cried because he really wanted to tell his father everything that he knows. But my daughter, she want to protect, she want to be surprised. She want to take care, she's a nurturer. So she don't want him to say that. You know, just the simple things like that you miss, man. I get emotional when it comes to my kids because I love them so much and I want the best for them so much. That's why I fight so hard, man. How can I lose, man? I ain't fighting for myself. I ain't fighting for nobody else. I'm fighting for them. I'm just fortunate to be able to buy me nice things along the way, but still maintain and take care of my baby. I love them, man. And with that being said, I don't give a fuck if I lose an arm in this ring. I'm going to continue to fight till I can't fight no more. That's just in me. I got that dog in me, man. Either you have it or you don't. And this champion right here, I don't even need to say more. I'm going to let y'all find out March the 3rd. It's a job, man. 3 men's in and out, sometimes 4. They get water, they get break. Shit, what I get? All I get is an earful of instruction, and they send my ass back on my way. It's like in the jungle all along, man. These motherfuckers think they want to be champions until they become a champion. Now they see the requirements and everything that expect of them. Shit, even before I was a champion, I was already expected to be 100% perfect man. And since I can't deliver that perfect man, I get my name dragged, I get hated on, I get blasted, but I also get love and respect. And I appreciate that. Shit. I'm the best, baby. I'm the best, and I'm gonna keep saying I'm the best. I'm gonna keep talking like I'm the best. I'm gonna keep preaching I'm the best. I'm gonna keep speaking I'm the best. I'm gonna keep believing I'm the best. So when it comes out, and I have all them belts around me and I unified, all along I said I was the best. Oh man. All along.
Price, what you think about that? Becky's back in the rankings. Now he got an opportunity on the Anthony Joshua undercard. And they say he's going to be the mandatory now. Trying to get him in line.
You know, at this point, I ain't surprised at that, man. I'm happy for him. He got his way up there. They paid it. I don't know for facts, but come on. He had to pay his way back in the rankings. And, you know what I mean? He got the spot. And if he get that opportunity to fight, I'm happy for him. Like I said, I ain't jealous of no man. I'm excited for every man that get that opportunity to feed their family, to feed their support, no matter how they get there. You know, when they get there, you know, you're looking at it 3 times, maybe 4 times. That's just the number that's been caught. No matter, you don't know the number that he didn't get caught though, and still get an opportunity, and still get in the rankings. I'm happy for him. Hey, I wish him well, man. Wish him well.
Think he wins that fight versus David Price?
I don't know. It can go both ways. It can go both ways. Povetkin, I don't think we really seen Povetkin out the juice. I don't. They believe in that. So when you believe in something like that, you know, you don't know how good a person is. He probably don't even know how good he is himself. You know. So with that being said, and David Price, he done had enough time off to get his mental state of game right. If he use his long attribute, use his long arms, his long frame, he can keep Povetkin outside of the range. I mean, he coming to his territory and beat him off on points. You don't have to knock him out. He can beat him right there on points, right there, tag him every time he come in. Povetkin's gonna have to work twice as hard as Price is gonna have to work. He'll Price use what he has. That's how I see that fight. If he don't, he's gonna tire, he's gonna get fatigued, and Povetkin probably knock him out.
So you could essentially beat anybody the same way. Why don't you do that? Is it because you want to be excited? You could do Vladimir and stay behind the jab.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I use that tool when need be. But most of the time, I want to show people I'm more than just what I display. Whatever opportunity come about, that's what I take. You know, it's certain tricks in there, like I said. You know, it's certain way I feel in the ring. Certain times I may have a shot, but I don't feel like it's the right time to throw it.
You mentioned that we haven't seen Povetkin off the juice. Do you think that the win over Johan Duhapis has tainted the fight?
Come on, man. Didn't he get caught? He got caught with Browne. So that means it's still in his system. Johan Duhapis was in the bleachers. They really got this man out of the bleachers. That's why I respect him, man. And if he trained just as hard as he did for me against Daryl Miller, it's over with. It's over with. You know, it seems like when he got to fight me, it's like they trained for a Rocky 3 movie or something. Everybody want to beat me so bad that they give everything. Everything. Look at Ortiz. You ain't never seen this man show a video where he was running on the track. Ever.
Never.
Ever. You ain't never seen him doing pivots. Ever. But he's fighting Deontay Wilder. Now, people got to pay attention to these things. Guys train their ass out when they get ready to fight. They do things that you ain't never seen them do. But I don't blame them though. That lets you know that the fans, they may say all this, he off balance and windmill and all that, but the fighters sure enough. They ain't listening to that bullshit. They getting their body right. Because they know they in for a tough fight on that night. And unfortunately, March the 3rd, it's King Kong night. Oh! And I'm so happy to be Tarzan. I'm about to tame this gorilla. Did you get my nuts? Oh my God. Oh my God.
What do you think about Donovan Dennis?
Donovan.
The guy you brought in for spar.
What I think about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely got potential.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, he definitely fast. He got potential.
Still, he's giving you good work.
Think
he's giving you good work for this fight?
I think so. I think he's doing the best he can do, and that's all I ask of him. You know, to do the best they can do. If they were half-ass and they're not going, you know, which that'll be stupid of them. But even in sparring, as you can see, guys get intense with me. It's like they already know. Like if you fuck around with me, you can go. So you know, they give me the best, and that's all I expect of them. I don't expect them to be A1 or whatever. I expect them to do the best they can do, and then you know they give me that every time. I mean, shit, they get in the sub. They get 2, 4 rounds off. They get back in there. If you can't give me the best of you in 2 rounds and have a 12-minute rest, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. That's a good ass deal. 2 rounds, 12-minute rest.
You think the speed of Donovan
only better prepares you for,
he
for a
faster.
slower Ortiz?
Yes, for sure. And that's what we got Donovan here for the speed. We got Donovan here for the speed. We got Abel here for the strength, tough, big man, powerful. And we got Zoe here for more faster feet. You know what I mean? And the body frame as well too. So we got a good mixture of guys and good looks. You know, all of them giving me the best of them, the best they can be. Although Alonzo is not a southpaw, you know, he definitely give me great work, right-handed in southpaw, but you know, he giving me the best that he got with the body frame and still with the movement and stuff like that. So they're doing a great job.
This was your first time with both Donovan and Abel. What do you think of Abel? He's pretty big.
Yeah, Abel pretty big. He's solid, strong guy, and that's what we brought him in for. You know, for the strength. Ortiz is not stronger than Abel. I don't feel. I've never been in there with the ring. I'm just going off of what I see. 300 amateur fights, man. People think that's good. That's good on a resume as an amateur, but in the professional rankings, that don't mean much.
Think it's wear and tear?
Most definitely. I mean, I done came up in the amateur, and I've only had 35 bouts, and I've seen my brothers, Olympic brothers, they've been fighting ever since they was kids, and you know, you can tell that passion for boxing is it's like any job. You get tired of it sometimes, you know. And to have 300 amateur competition bouts is definitely wear and tear on them, you know. And then when you step into the rankings, I got more fights than him, and I'm more experienced in the pros than he is with me in amateur. So we're gonna see how the pro life. The pro life is different. The pro game is different. You know, the punches that he throws, these other guys, it may not affect a guy like me that's so confident, that's so passionate, they got that natural killer instinct, and I so happen to be the champion. So you know my confidence level is through the roof. I mean, people gotta understand I'm a champion, so my mentality is gonna be different. I'm gonna feel like I'm unstoppable. I'm gonna feel like I'm unbeaten. I'm a champion.
You know, we was driving around the city looking for monuments and things that we could add in the documentary. Where's that statue that we're making of?
Yeah, we still working on it.
Oh.
They still got, that's still in the set. I just, you know.
Because we definitely found the picture on the storage off of Route 6.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, man, there's so much to say about this town, man. You know, I'm a product of the West Side, man. I'm a black leader. And a lot of that go unnoticed.
What's that mean exactly?
I mean, you can leave
between
the
lines.
lines.
But you tell me black leader, I'm thinking Malcolm X. I'm thinking Martin Luther King.
I'm a leader of men.
Hey,
I mean, people can take what they want from me. I'm a leader of men. You know, I show my young black men and women that you can come from a rural area. You can come from a bad population, you know, and still make it. That's why I bring my cars and buy houses and buy property and invest in this to show them, like, I'm a product of you. So not only I'm a show, I'm a teach. I'm a preach and I'm a teach. So some people always say, well, I believe it when I see it. But when Deontay come around, when I show my things, when I give back to the community, talk to these kids and show them right here a product of my environment, not only I'm showing, but I'm teaching as well too. So if sight give you the peace of mind of belief, then I'm gonna show you. So you don't have no trouble like, damn, you did it. And you know, with that being said, a lot of people want to see me fail here. I got people good that want to see me make it, but I got a lot of people that want to see me fail here. They don't want to see me make it. I make a lot of money compared to a lot of these people. They don't like that.
You know, we went to the IHOP that you worked at this morning. Yeah. Tried to talk to some people, they declined. I'm like, yo, we're doing a documentary. It's like, we ain't really talk like that, but they told us.
They got new people there. Some of them people there.
Two ladies, Miss Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie. Yeah, Miss Jackie. Yeah, she been there. Yeah, a lot of them new people. You know, so they don't know much about me. You know, they was way back in there.
But do you still remember, like,
oh yeah,
that you came from that? You were working at IHOP.
We were just talking about this last night. I was just in IHOP last night, and I was telling them how when I used to work there.
You was in the same one you worked?
Same location. When I used to work there, you know, I was working under somebody, so I had to
do my job. I had to be a certain type of way. Those folks could have mistreated me. They could have did a lot of things. You know, they was okay. But look at me now. I come in there now, it's like, I'm always everybody's favorite. Even the ones that talk or wish bad on me, you know, everybody gonna always say, oh, that's, you know, he was my favorite, you know. And I tell people, you must respect everybody you come in contact with, because just because you see them who they are now, 5, 10 years later, they might not be that same person. And you may need them. You don't burn your bridges. You treat everybody with respect and dignity. That's why everybody I meet, no matter what, I don't never feel like I'm better than nobody. I don't never feel like I'm above anybody. I treat everybody that treats me with respect, because I never know what they may be tomorrow, next month, or next year, or whatever. You know, they can help me out in some type of way.
I'm still smiling. I can't believe that a man of your stature is still eating at the restaurant you used to work at. That's fucking crazy. Like, and you were there yesterday and we were there today. Yeah. That's dope.
I like to go back, man.
Because you always say that, like, I'm a people's champion, but that is evidence of that.
I was at, you know, my first job was at Burger King. So I went by Burger King. I shouldn't have did it because I'm getting out of the fast food and stuff. It's like when I eat fast food now, it's like my body just ejects it. Like it just ejects all fast food now. But I was there and I was talking to this girl. She was telling me her you know, her problems and how she's struggling and all this. And I looked at her. I just told her, I was in the same position as you years ago. I was working at that same location years ago. And I told her, you must have confidence in yourself. You must believe. You must keep hope. You must speak things in existence and believe it, and it'll come to you. And that's the thing about it. I love where I'm from, because they listen, man. You know, when I looked at that girl, you know, she told me all her problems, and I told her, you know, I don't have nothing to give you, but I do have a word of advice. I do have a word of encouragement. And for her to respond and how she was glued into what I was saying to her, I think that was more than her than anything. Just looking at, it was crazy. Because I can relate to these people, man. I can relate to them so much, and a lot of people look at you and think that you was this overnight success, man. No. Hell no. It took years and years and years. Over 10, 11 years, man. I was still a pro and still having a job. Not because I had to, because I wanted to. I wasn't making enough money that I wanted to. So my pride would never get in the way of what I had to do for my family. I don't give a fuck who saw me. You know? I'm a product of my environment. I know what the struggle is like. I know what it is, man. You know, sometimes I sit back and just think, I'm like, where I came from, like, it make me shed tears sometimes, man. Because it's like, damn, I did it. No matter what. If I don't go any farther, I did it. I know you ain't done this.
So talk to me about the children, man. I mean, because you said you do it for them. What do you want for them?
I mean, I want my children to grow up, not only live out my name, but to grow up, you know, I teach them to be able to respect people, learn a lot of things, learn history, learn about themselves, so they can be their own kings and queens, they can be their own leaders, and not be brainwashed of the world, you know. I look at my kids as somebody that can be able to change the world a little bit, to be able to do some good in the world. You know, I teach my kids to love everybody, to hold my name, to be able to, you know, carry it on.
I've never seen this man show a video where he was running on the track. Ever! Never.
TBV family, yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.